It's elementary. Hey there, science fan. Have you ever wondered how your phone knows exactly what song you want to hear next? Or how a website can show you a jacket you were just thinking about? It's not magic, it's science. Specifically, it's data science. Think about the word data. Data is just information. Your height, the temperature outside, the number of steps you took today, numbers, words, pictures, sounds. On its own, a single piece of data might not seem very important. But when you gather a whole lot of it together, something amazing happens. It starts to tell a story. We become detectives using this information to solve mysteries and answer big questions. Imagine you have a giant jar filled with millions of different colored jelly beans. If you just look at the jar, it's a big, colorful mess. A data scientist uses special tools, math computers, to carefully sort through all those jelly beans. They can figure out which color is the most common, if blue jelly beans are usually next to red ones, or predict how many yellow ones you might find at the bottom. Data science is the art of turning that chaotic jar of information into clear, useful knowledge. Finding patterns, making connections, uncovering hidden secrets. So how do we do it? We use a little bit of everything. We start with curiosity, asking a question like, why do some videos get more views than others? Then we put on our mathematician hats and use statistics to help us make sense of the numbers. After that, we become computer programmers, writing code to tell the computer how to sort, clean, and analyze all of the information we've collected. Sort, clean, analyze. It's like having a super fast assistant that can look at millions of pieces of data in the blink of an eye. Think of it as a recipe, curiosity, math, computer power. The result? A delicious dish of understanding. In a nutshell, data science is a powerful way to make smarter decisions. Instead of just guessing, we can use evidence to guide us. It's a field that combines the thrill of discovery with the power of technology to make our world a better, more efficient, and more interesting place. From helping a farmer grow more food to helping astronauts explore distant galaxies, it's not just about numbers on a screen. It's about understanding the world around us in a whole new way. And the best part? Anyone with a curious mind can start to learn its secrets. Consider the following: science rules. And data science is a big part of that. Let's talk about why data is such a big deal right now. For most of human history, information was scarce. It was hard to collect. It was hard to store. It was hard to share. Think about writing things down on scrolls or carving them into stone tablets. But today, we live in a world that is overflowing with data. Every time you click a link, watch a video, send a message, or walk around with your phone in your pocket, you are creating data. We are like digital breadcrumb makers, leaving a trail of information everywhere we go. All of this data from billions of people all over the world creates a gigantic, ever-growing ocean of information. This explosion of data is what makes data science so incredibly important. We now have more information at our fingertips than ever before in history, but all that information is useless if we can't understand it. It's like having the biggest library in the world, but all the books are written in a secret code. Data science gives us the key to unlock that code. It allows us to dive into that ocean of data and find the valuable pearls of wisdom hidden within. It helps us see the big picture and understand trends that would be completely invisible to the naked eye. This is a true superpower for the modern age. Think about it this way. A doctor in the past might have treated a few hundred patients in their entire career. Their knowledge was based on their personal experience. But now, with data science, a doctor can analyze health records from millions of patients all at once. They can spot patterns in diseases, figure out which treatments work best for certain groups of people, and even predict outbreaks before they happen. This ability to learn from a massive collective experience is revolutionary. It's changing how we approach everything: medicine, transportation, how we shop, and how we entertain ourselves. The scope of data science is truly vast. It's not just one thing. It's a way of thinking that can be applied to almost any field imaginable. Scientists use it to analyze climate change patterns and understand the universe. Businesses use it to create better products and serve their customers more effectively. City planners use it to design smarter, less congested cities. Even sports teams use it to analyze player performance and create winning strategies. Data has become the most valuable resource in the 21st century, and data science is the engine that turns that raw resource into progress, innovation, and discovery. It's not just about numbers on a spreadsheet, it's about finding the story within the data, transforming complexity into clarity. It's a fundamental shift in how we solve problems. You might be surprised to learn that you interact with data science every single day, probably without even realizing it. Let's start with your morning. When you open a music streaming app, how does it know to suggest a new band that sounds just like your favorite artist? And recommendation card on phone. Right. The app has analyzed the listening habits of millions of users. It sees that people who like band A also tend to like band B. Because you've listened to band A a lot, the algorithm makes an educated guess you'll enjoy band B too. It's a personalized recommendation, powered by patterns in massive data. Now, your shopping habits. Look at a product online, then see ads for that same product on other sites and apps. Companies collect data about what you browse, what you click on, what you buy. They use it to build a profile of your interests and show more relevant ads. Healthcare. Big impact. Imagine a doctor visit. Models analyze your medical history, genetic information, lifestyle data alongside millions of patients. They can predict risk for diseases like heart disease and diabetes, often years before symptoms appear. This allows for a shift from reactive treatment to proactive, personalized healthcare plans. That gives you and your doctor a heads up and room to make preventative changes. Even your commute. Navigation apps collect real-time traffic from thousands of drivers. If there's an accident or a sudden traffic jam, the app detects slowdowns and reroutes you. That saves you time, saves you fuel, and saves you a lot of frustration. From the music you hear to the route you drive, data science quietly makes life smoother and more convenient. In the old days, companies made big decisions based on experience, intuition, or what the highest paid person in the room thought was a good idea. It was a lot of guesswork, often leading to costly mistakes and missed opportunities. But today things are different. We're in the middle of what you might call a great data rush. And every modern company, big or small, wants to get in on the action. Why? Because data provides evidence. It replaces I think with I know. Companies that use data to make decisions have a huge advantage over those that don't. They can understand their customers better, create more efficient processes, and spot new opportunities before their competitors do. Think of a company as a ship sailing across the ocean. In the past, the captain might navigate using the stars and their gut feeling, but a modern company has access to GPS, weather satellites, and sonar, a constant stream of real-time information from across the globe. They have a data scientist on board who can analyze all of this information, synthesizing it into a clear picture of the present and a reliable forecast of the future. The data scientist can tell the captain, there's a storm brewing 100 miles ahead, but if we adjust our course by 15 degrees, we can avoid it and also catch a favorable current that will speed up our journey. Which ship do you think is more likely to reach its destination safely and quickly? The one relying on data, of course. This is why there's such a massive demand for data scientists. These professionals are the interpreters, the translators who can turn the complex language of data into plain English that business leaders can understand and act upon. A company might have mountains of data about its sales, but without a data scientist, it's just a pile of numbers. A data scientist can dig into that data and uncover incredible insights, like customers in colder climates buy 50% more of our product during the winter, but only when we advertise it on social media in the evening. This kind of specific, actionable insight is like gold for a business. Ultimately, data helps companies reduce risk and increase success. Instead of spending millions of dollars launching a new product based on a hunch, they can use data to test their ideas first. They can analyze market trends, survey potential customers, and build predictive models to forecast how well the product might sell. This data-driven approach saves money, time, and resources, giving businesses a crucial edge. In a competitive world, the ability to make smart, evidence-based decisions is no longer just a nice-to-have, it's essential for survival. That's why data scientists have become some of the most sought-after experts in the modern economy. They hold the map to the buried treasure. So, what does a data scientist actually do all day? Well, it's not just sitting in a dark room staring at scrolling numbers like in the movies. It's actually more like being a detective on an exciting case. The day often starts with a question or a problem. Ask a question, gather and clean data, explore and analyze, build a model, share the story. Maybe a colleague from the marketing team comes over and asks, why are we losing customers on our website? Or a product manager might wonder, what new feature would our users love the most? The first job of the data scientist is to understand this question deeply and translate it into a solvable data problem. They need to figure out what they are actually trying to solve. It's a critical first step because without a clear target, even the most sophisticated analysis can lead to a useless answer. Asking the right question is truly half the battle.